Hi, I'm Sue Ann Cordell, and I thank you so much for joining me today on my podcast. I am so excited to talk to you today about a topic that is so near and dear to my heart. I want to entitle this, Don't Stop Believing. When people ask you how you're doing, do you have a candid answer for them? You know, a lot of times when I say to someone, "Hi, how are you?" they'll say, "I'm great. I'm living the dream." Well, I'm so excited to hear that. But are they really living the dream? I would love to challenge you today and ask you that question. How are you doing? Can you honestly say, "I'm doing great. I'm living the dream"? Well, if you're not quite there yet, today I want to talk to you a little bit about that. Do you have a dream inside that you've been wanting to get out, but you're feeling like, I missed the boat. I should have done that years ago, and I just wasn't able to do it at that time, so it's too late for me. Or it's just a dumb dream. Nobody would ever even think this was worth doing. Well, I want to tell you something today. I want you to hear this loud and clear. You were created to do amazing things. And if you have a dream that's deep inside of you, it's because it's supposed to come out. You were created to do great things. So today what I want to do is give you 4 steps that can help you just kickstart this and get you going the right direction if you've been feeling like you just couldn't do it. So the first thing I want you to do is understand that you have to see it in order to believe it. You know, you hear people talk about dreams and you'll say, "Well, what are your dreams?" And they'll be like, it's not even worth talking about. But it is. It really, really is. You have to see it to believe it. So what I would love to encourage you to do is write down whatever your dream is. What is it that you're trying or wanting to accomplish? Write it down in several different places. Maybe you write it on a big piece of paper that you put in an area that you see every day when you're combing your hair or getting ready to go to work. Maybe you put it on the bathroom mirror. Maybe when you're reading a book, you open up the book and there it is. You have it written down there. You have to see it to believe it. And then when you see it, say it out loud. Say it out loud. So if you have a dream, you want to say, "I want to," and say whatever that is. For me, it's very easy. This is my dream. And I put this out everywhere that I can to remind me, and I also say it often. I want to help people achieve their dreams faster and improve their lives. That's my dream. That's my goal. What does that entail? Lots of different things, but that is ultimately my dream. I want to help people achieve their dreams faster and improve their lives. So I say it, I read it, I write it down. You have to see it to believe it. So that's the first one. The second thing that is important as you are working towards your dreams is this. Do hard things, even when you don't feel like it. That doesn't sound fun, does it? But here's the thing. Nothing worth having comes easy. You have to work at it, no matter what it is. Say you're wanting to start a business. Well, there are some hard things that'll have to happen in order for that business to be started. You want to get healthier. Well, you got to do some hard things there too, right? Might have to go to the gym, might have to change your eating habits a little bit. Do the hard things even when you don't feel like it. That's number 2. Number 3, find your people. You know, a lot of times when you have a dream or a goal that you're so excited about and you talk to other people about it and they just kind of give you this negative reaction, that can just take that out of you right away. Find your people. Find people that are for you and not against you. Find people that are going to cheer for you, be celebrating your wins with you. And the days when you're having a tough time, they're there to pick you up, encourage you, and cheer you on so that you can stay on that path that's going to get you to that dream. Find your people. And when you find those people, you be that person for those other people. Be there for each other. Not a competition, not comparison, none of those kinds of things. You're just there to cheer each other on. Number 4, invest in you. You know, I think a lot of times this is one of the hardest ones for people because especially if you are someone who wants to give and help other people and serve other people, it's so hard sometimes to put your goals in place of something other people are wanting. It's hard to set those boundaries, in other words. So I want to encourage you to invest in you. Several years ago, I was writing a book. I was working a full-time job in a corporate office. It was a pretty high and demanding job that I had. I was also a mother with 2 teenagers at home. I was working outside the home with teaching some piano lessons. I was speaking at a women's event on a regular basis. There were so many things going on. I classified myself as the busiest woman I knew. But I knew I needed to write this book. So what I needed to do is invest in myself by having some time block, taking time to do the things that were going to allow me to reach that goal. So every morning I would get up early. I'd get up at 5 a.m. Yep, I had to do the hard things, even when I didn't feel like it, to get it done. I got up at 5 a.m. and I would go into my little office at home and I would sit down and I would write. I did that until the book was completed, and I'm so glad that I was able to get that done. I was talking to a friend this week who is really struggling because he has a goal that is an amazing goal that is going to help him with his career moving forward. He has some things he has to work on. He's got hours that he has to put in, but each time that he tries to sit down and work on that, somebody will text him needing his help. And he said, I have the hardest time saying no. So I just go do it. And then I get home, I have no time to get this done. You have to invest in yourself. Take the time to do what it takes to get to the next level so that you can reach your goals. So here's what I want you to do. Practice saying this word. It's not easy, especially for people that love to serve others. So let's practice. Here's the word. No. That's hard, isn't it? Somebody comes to you and they ask you for help, and you look at your calendar and you see that you've got just this much time to do what you need to do in order to get to the next step for your goal. You have to say no. I know it's hard, but sometimes you just have to say no in order to invest in you. And that's not being selfish. That's not being self-centered. It's just part of what has to happen in order for you to accomplish the things that you have put out to work on. So number 1, see it to believe it. Number 2, do hard things even when you don't feel like it. Number 3, find your people. And number 4, invest in you. I have learned that when I invest in me, it allows me to teach and help others and invest in them. I get to invest in them after I have invested in me. And that really is a great way to do it, because what I learn, I get to pass on to other people. Well, at Shineworthy Lifestyles, we specialize in helping people achieve their dreams faster and improve their lives. And the way we do that is through one-to-one coaching and also through group coaching. And we call the group coaching Shineworthy Collectives. If you're interested in either one of these, I would love for you to reach out to me in an email at suanne@suannecordell.com. I thank you so much for your time today. And remember, don't stop believing. You've got those dreams inside of you for a reason. Let's get them out and reach those goals. Have a great day, and I will see you again soon.